Now in this video we are going to be looking at simultaneous equation, and we are going to be taking it a step higher than what we treated in the previous video. Now to explain this perfectly, let's take an example. Find the unknowns. 2x minus 4y equals minus 3 and 3x plus y equals 2. Now the first thing you want to do is to name the equation. So we have equation 1 and we have equation 2. Now if you look at this question, it's a bit different than what we treated in the last video. Now for example, if you look at equation 1, you can see that the coefficient of x is greater than 1. The coefficient of y is minus 4, which is definitely not 1 or minus 1. Now the coefficient of x here is 3. The coefficient of y here is 1. Now when you are solving simultaneous equation using the substitution method, it's easier when you pick the equation that has one of its variables whose coefficient is either 1 or minus 1, because finding the subject of the formula becomes really easy. Now let's solve this. Enough of talking. So we have solution. Now I'm going to say from equation 2, and the reason for that is that I have y here that has coefficient as 1. So I have to write equation 2, 3x plus y equals to 2. Now I make y the subject of the formula. That means 3x goes to the other side. So I'll be having y equals to 2 minus 3x. Now the next step is put y equals to 2 minus 3x in the second equation, which is equation 1 in this case. So the first thing to do is to write equation 1, 2x minus 4y equals to minus 3. It means anywhere I see y, I call it 2 minus 3x. So I'll be having 2x minus 4. So now I'll be having 2 minus 3x equals minus 3. Let's open this bracket. We'll be having 2x minus 4 times 2 will give me minus 8. Minus 4 times minus 3x will give me plus 12x equals minus 3. So I'll be having 2x plus 12x minus 8 equals to minus 3. Now let me solve the remaining parts on this side. So I'll be having 2x plus 12x is 14x. I take minus 8 to the other side, so I will have minus 3 plus 8. So we'll be having 14x equals minus 3 plus 8 is 5. So divide both sides by 14. X equals to 5 over 14. Now this is my x. I have to find y. So I put x equals to 5 over 14 in either equation. So I can put in equation 1. So I'll write equation 1, 2x minus 4y equals minus 3. Anywhere I see x, I call it 5 over 14. So I'll be having 2 into bracket 5 over 14 minus 4y equals minus 3. Now remember, bracket means time. So 2 here 1, 2 here 7. So I'm left with 5 over 7 minus 4y equals minus 3. Now I collect like terms. Number 5 over 7 goes to meet minus 3. So I'll be left with minus 4y equals minus 3. When 5 over 7 moves to the other side, it becomes minus 5 over 7. Now one way to solve this is to multiply through by 7 so that I take away this fraction. So multiply through by 7. So I'll be having 7 times minus 4y equals 7 times minus 3. Then I will have minus 7 times 5 over 7. 7 times minus 4y will give me minus 28y. 7 times minus 3 will give me minus 21. 7 cancels 7. So I'll be left with minus 1 times 5. That will be minus 5. So I have minus 28y equals to minus 21 minus 5 will give me minus 26. Divide both sides by 28. So 28 here 1, 28 here 1. We are left with minus y equals to, now I can leave this as minus 26 over 28. Now 2 can go here 13, 2 can go here 14. So it means minus y equals to minus 13 over 14. But I'm told to find y, not minus y. So I divide both sides by minus 1. Minus 1. Minus cancels minus. I'm left with y over 1, which is y. Then this minus can cancel minus. So I'm left with 13 over 14. So it implies that x equals to 5 over 14 and y equals to 13 over 14. Now this is the answer. What I need you to do is to go through the solution again, step by step, and be sure you understand it. Let's take another example. Alright, find the unknowns. Minus 4x minus 2y equals to 12. And then I have 3y minus x equals to minus 4. Remember, the first thing to do is to name the equation. So let's do this. Now look at this. For equation 1, we have variables of x, y. Their coefficients greater than 1, and then it's not even 1. And then for y and x for equation 2, we can see here that the coefficient of x is minus 1. So this is easier to make the subject of the formula. So I say from equation 2. Now what is equation 2? 3y minus x equals to minus 4. Now I try to make x the subject of the formula. So I'm going to take x to this side and bring minus 4 to this side. The reason for that is that if I take x to this side, I will have plus x, which make my life easier. Alright, so 3y, if minus 4 crosses to the other side, it becomes plus 4, equals to, if minus s crosses to the other side, it becomes s. So which means x equals to 3y plus 4. Now the next step is put x equals to 3y plus 4 in equation 1. So I'll be having equation 1 is minus 4x minus 2y equals 12. So anywhere I see x, I call it 3y plus 4. So I'll be having minus 4, 3y plus 4, close the bracket, minus 2y equals 12. Now I have to open the bracket. Let me do it here. So minus 4 times 3y will give me minus 12y. Minus 4 times plus 4 will give me minus 16. Then I have minus 2y equals 12. I have to collect like terms, so I'll be having minus 12y minus 2y minus 16 equals to 12. 16 goes to me 12, and then I'll be having minus 12y minus 2y equals to 12 plus 16. Remember, we have minus here. When it crosses, it becomes plus. Minus 12y minus 2y is minus 14y equals to 12 plus 16 is 28. To get y, I divide both sides by minus 14. Minus cancels minus. 14 here 1, 14 here 1. I'm left with y. Then 14 here 1, 14 here 2. So this 2 divided by minus 1, which is the same thing as minus 2. So I know y as minus 2. It remains for me to find x. So I say put y equals minus 2 in any of the equations in equation 2. Alright, what's equation 2? 3y minus x equals to minus 4. So anywhere I see y, I call it minus 2. So I'll be having 3 into bracket minus 2 minus x equals minus 4. 3 times minus 2 is minus 6 minus x equals minus 4. Collect like terms. So I'll be having minus 6 go to the other side. So I'll be left with minus x here minus 4. When minus 6 crosses the equal to sign, it becomes plus 6. So minus x equals to minus 4 plus 6 is 2. But I'm told to find x, not minus x. So to find x, I divide both sides by minus 1. Minus cancels minus. X equals to 2 divided by minus 1 is minus 2. So which implies that x equals to minus 2 and y equals to minus 2. Now I hope you understood this. Remember, the whole point of this video is that if equation 1 does not have a variable whose coefficient is 1 or minus 1, then it's better to make use of equation 2. Let's take an exercise.